Discover Canada Study Questions. For more practice, go to CanadianCitizenshipTestKit.com. Who captured Detroit for the British, July 1812? A. Major General Robert Ross. B. Major General Sir Isaac Brock. C. Lieutenant Colonel Charles de Salberry. D. Brigadier General William Hull. The correct answer is B. Major General Sir Isaac Brock.
Who decides if there is to be an early election? A. The Supreme Court. B. The Sovereign. C. The Prime Minister. D. The Governor General. The correct answer is C. The Prime Minister. What were the goals of residential schools? A. To educate and assimilate Aboriginals into mainstream Canadian culture. B. To keep Aboriginals away from mainstream Canadian culture. C. To encourage Aboriginals to retain their heritage and customs. D. To allow Europeans to learn from Aboriginals. The correct answer is A. To educate and assimilate Aboriginals into mainstream Canadian culture.
What are Canadian laws intended to do? A. Provide order to society, a quick and easy way to settle disputes, and to express the values and beliefs of politicians. B. Provide order to governments, a peaceful way to settle disputes, and to express the values and beliefs of Canadians. C. Provide order to the legal system, a conflictual way to settle disputes, and to express the values and beliefs of Canadians. D. Provide order to society, a peaceful way to settle disputes, and to express the values and beliefs of Canadians. The correct answer is B. Provide order to governments, a peaceful way to settle disputes, and to express the values and beliefs of Canadians. Where does Canada's economy rank in the world? A. Canada has the largest economy in the world. B. Canada has one of the 5 largest economies in the world. C. Canada has one of the 10 largest economies in the world. D. Canada's economy is about the 25th largest in the world. The correct answer is C. Canada has one of the 10 largest economies in the world. What is the sovereign's role in Canada? A. Head of the House of Commons. B. Head of Government. C. Head of State. D. Head of the Cabinet. The correct answer is C. Head of State. Where did the Stanley Cup come from? A. It was bought by the NHL in 1904. B. It was donated by NHL Commissioner Lloyd Stanley in 1892. C. It was donated by Governor General Lord Stanley in 1892. D. It is a war trophy from the Battle on the Plains of Abraham in 1759? The correct answer is C. It was donated by Governor-General Lord Stanley in 1892.
What did the Sioux follow at the time that Europeans arrived? A. Herds of any animal that they could find. B. Migrating fish. C. The seasons for farming. D. Bison, or buffalo. The correct answer is D. Bison, buffalo. What can cabinet ministers also be known as? A. Ministers of the Crown. B. Inner Circlers. C. Cabinet Masters. D. Cabinet Makers. The correct answer is A. Ministers of the Crown. Why is the beaver a symbol of Canada? A. Because it is on the Canadian nickel. B. Because Canada is the only country where this hard-working animal lives. C. Because it is industrious and hard-working, and because of the history of the fur trade. D. Because Aboriginals used to keep beavers as pets. The correct answer is C. Because it is industrious and hardworking, and because of the history of the fur trade.
What is English common law? A. Laws and traditions from Quebec. B. Laws and traditions that we inherited from England. C. Laws and traditions that Canada developed on its own. D. Laws and traditions from English Canada. The correct answer is B. Laws and traditions that we inherited from England.
When did Canada enter into a free trade agreement with the USA? A. 1990. B. 1985. C. 1988. D. 2001. The correct answer is C. 1988. Which Canadian province is known as the birthplace of Confederation? A. Quebec. B. Ontario. C. Prince Edward Island. D. Nova Scotia. The correct answer is C. Prince Edward Island.
Where are the ancestors of Aboriginals believed to have migrated from? A. Asia. B. South America. C. North Africa. D. Europe. The correct answer is A. Asia. What are the names of the major federal political parties in Canada? A. The Federalists, the Democratic Party, and the Separatists. B. The Conservatives, the New Democratic Party, and the Liberals. C. The Democrats and the Republicans. D. the Social Democrats, the National Socialists, and the National Party. The correct answer is B, the Conservatives, the New Democratic Party, and the Liberals.
Who enforces laws in Canada's big cities? A. Provincial police forces. B. The RCMP. C. Municipal police forces. D. Provincial police forces and the RCMP. The correct answer is C. Municipal police forces. What is unemployment insurance now known as? A. Employment insurance. B. Job insurance. C. Guaranteed income. D. Job protection. The correct answer is A. Employment insurance. Which of these is an example of a responsibility of citizenship? A. Teaching your language to your children. B. Cooking food from your country. C. Obeying the law. D. Learning the words of religious texts. The correct answer is C. Obeying the law.
What is the capital city of New Brunswick? A. Moncton. B. St. John. C. Fredericton. D. St. John's. The correct answer is C. Fredericton. What does the Canada Health Act guarantee? A. A basic standard of medical coverage. B. Coverage of all medical expenses. C. Coverage of experimental drugs and treatments. D. Healthcare premiums are illegal. The correct answer is A. A basic standard of medical coverage. Discover Canada Study Questions. For more practice, go to CanadianCitizenshipTestKit.com.